listening to WRC 88.7 FM, Elmhurst College Radio. This is Good Times Friday, Good Times Radio TV, coming at you live from the basement of the Frick Center in beautiful Elmhurst. And as I promised, we are here live with our Father's Burden on WRSE. Gentlemen, what's going on, guys?
What's up, Jim?
Yeah, same old, you know.
Stan and Ted back in the saddle here in beautiful Elmhurst. I mean, I think it's a pretty nice town, right? What do you guys think?
I love Elmhurst.
Sure.
Elmhurst College Peeps, what's happening?
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool
what's
beans,
going
man.
on?
So you guys were on with us a couple months back. What was it? You said December?
I was, probably around mid-December, just before Christmas.
Cool beans,
Yeah.
yeah. And we were talking to you guys about, you know, how you guys got going, where you guys wanted to go, this and that. I know for a fact that there are a lot of new people tuning in now, and they would actually like to know a lot about, you know, how you guys got yourselves going, where the band name comes from. Why don't you guys just take a second, you know, just talk a little bit about your guys' you know, where you guys came from.
Well, Stan and I had played together in the early 90s, you know, in a heavier band, and then we took a little hiatus. He jammed with a couple other bands, and I got married early and had a kid, and then he had a kid, and then as everything kind of matured and we had time again, you know, we just kind of got back together, missed jamming, and then created this.
Right on. Now, what do you guys say you guys have created besides a band? Like, I mean, that may sound like kind of an odd question, but is it something else besides just a band, just a group of guys to jam with?
You know, you could go further saying that, you know, we're friends, you know, not just a couple of guys just jamming with, but we, you know, like you said, we've been jamming on and off different bands, whatever. I played with a bunch of different bands to get to this point to where I'm at now, because I play so much wide range of music out there. I don't just play just metal. You know, yeah, I am a shredder. Yeah, I do this, but I like playing some funk, some blues, and that's what I've been doing over the years. You know, we used to play, you know, in the backyard, just doing acoustic tunes, whatever, just having fun.
Yeah,
It's a
We
family,
just keep,
really.
we just keep it going.
I mean, he's Uncle Stan to my daughter. You know what I mean? I'm Uncle Ted to his son. It's, you know, his wife is Auntie, and my you know, same with my wife. And we're a family. You know, it's more than just it's more than just a group of guys in a room. It's more than just a friendship. And really, the guys that we brought in. Well, Chris, the keyboard player, actually is his real cousin. But I mean, when we're in that room, it's a family unit. It's
Chili party tomorrow, Chris. You know, tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
You know, it's definitely family. I mean, it's a marriage. You know, I mean, just like any band would be, but it's more than that. We actually care what's happening with the other person and touch base on a daily basis. It's not work.
No.
If it's not happening, if you're not having fun, then you might as well hang it up.
Yeah, totally.
You know.
Totally. Now, you said that you guys first started jamming back in the early '90s, right?
Yeah.
How did you guys feel that click? Like, what really happened? Do you guys remember what happened, or?
Well, I remember that they had a band, and I was singing karaoke, and somebody was like, "You should go try out for this band." And their band was going one direction, and I went there, and I really couldn't sing, so I just went there and screamed. And they were playing speed metal at the time, so it worked. You know, and they were like, "Well, this guy, you know, I don't think he's really a good singer, but he's got lyrics, and he's got a twisted mind, so we'll work with him." And it just and it bloomed from there. And then the more I sang, the more it got better, and you know, hopefully it got better.
You put forth the effort, my man.
You know, yeah,
You
so-
put forth the effort. We saw that. We saw that, and all the other singers that we tried out, they didn't do that.
You know,
Just sort of there.
that I don't have like a singer's swell head. You know, a lot of singers are all, "Oh, I'm the singer. I'm not carrying that." You know,
No, yeah,
I've got
yeah,
my
you-
microphone. And that's all I'm doing. You know, that's not me.
Yeah, you got congas now.
Yeah, I got congas to carry now. Yeah, that's all I'm carrying is my congas and my microphone and my thermos and my engineer front hat.
No, that's awesome, man. You got that, Ted. You got that really like deep, dark voice, man. But you hold pitch really, really well.
Sometimes.
It sounds really. Hey, man.
Sometimes.
Everybody's got on days and off days. But I mean, you know, whenever you played your live the last time back in December, it was awesome. So I'm definitely looking forward to hearing that again.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try and give it a shot. Play a little unplugged today.
Right
See
on.
what happens.
Definitely,
Right.
definitely. Now let me.
Always by the flag.
Yeah, yeah. We do best. We do our best by the seat of our pants. Yeah, definitely.
Totally. I was gonna just ask now. Since the last time we were here, you actually just told me just before we went on the air that things are really happening now. Do you guys want to go into that? Like what happened since the last time you guys were on the?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Sure.
After we left here a couple weeks later, we opened for LA Guns, and we just had a really good show. We had a great turnout. Thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks
Oh, yeah.
everybody out there that
Real
supports
good
us,
show.
and everybody that's listening now. And you know, I mean, we just had a great show, great turnout. you know, and I wouldn't, I don't want to badmouth anybody, but we did really well. I'm not going to say how we did compared to the other bands or compared to LA Guns, but we did really well. When we came off the stage, all these promoters were like, "Who are you guys? And why haven't I heard of you?"
That's
and
awesome, man.
you know, and you know, it's like, well, I don't know why you haven't heard of us, but you know, we're our father's burden, and we're here, and we just got flooded with offers, and you know, I mean, not like record deals or anything, but you know, we'll promote you here. Can you play here? And all of a sudden, we were overbooked, turning gigs down, and so now we were like handpicking.
Right.
Yeah, there was a buzz on the internet. I get to work, and then I get there, and I work at a liquor store, so I'm seeing people coming. Yeah, I saw this thing on your website. You saw your band doing this and that, and everybody's talking to me about this stuff, and I'm just like, wow, you know, we did that LA Gun show, and it's just like everybody's coming up, talking to me. Heard you had a great show, you know, whatever. And I was like,
We were out, and this guy was like, "OFB in the house." You know, we're like, "Oh, okay." It was kind of scary, and I was like, "All right, hey, nice to meet you."
yeah, he stopped by my work. He stopped by my work, and this guy came up and did that to him too. I was like,
"OFB in the house." I was like, "Oh, all right, on." You know,
All right,
that's
thank
cool. You know, and that's really all just from Facebook, and I mean, it's not like we're cramming ourselves down anybody's throat. I'm fielding emails, and people are, you know, we posted up some videos since we were last here. We put together some videos and put them on YouTube, and we've had great response from that. We got a couple hundred views on that right away. And then Corey Rocks, this lady, she started Chicago Metal Rocks on YouTube, a channel, and that's just gone off huge. I mean, so we've gotten, you know, we're like in the top 10 video views, or at least we were last week. I don't know if it's changed or not.
That's
But
awesome.
out of her setup, you know, so and it's just been snowballing, this big giant snowball effect, and it's been a real blast, you know. And somehow. Five Step Drop heard of us. There's this band called Five Step Drop, and Jeremiah Medina. What's up, Jeremiah?
what's up, dude?
He called us up and was like, "Hey, you know, I'm listening to you guys. It's got a cool sound. You know, what are you doing?" We talked a couple times. Came by, dropped us off some tickets for their show at the Double Door, and bus passes. And we went down to the Double Door and got off the bus, and cameras were flashing, and you know, I mean, it was really kind of crazy. You know, the guy at the bus was like, "All right, all my rock stars," and you get off the bus, big smiles, fingers up, metal up, you know, and poof, 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 and you know, paparazzi scene. It was kind of wild. Then we get in there, and he's like, "Yeah, we got the singer for Our Father's Burden in the house. Come on up on stage." I was like, no. And then he said I was too old or shy or something. Yeah, you did. You said I was shy, Jeremiah. I know you know, and I'm definitely not shy. So up on stage I go, you know, and then it's just. One crazy scene like that after the next, and that generated a buzz, and people calling us after that, and it's just been really nuts. Just this upswell of things just going crazy.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, we don't have to book our own shows anymore. They're calling us.
You know, and it's really nice. I mean,
It
now
is.
we're able to pick and choose what we're gonna do. No, we're not gonna play that venue, and we've got some good solid advice from some other people about not playing certain venues. You know, this one singer was telling me, you know, when you're playing a bar, what do you see? He said, "You're the front man, what do you see?" So some of those people up on the stage, look past them, what do you see? You know, I see more, you know, people sitting down, look past them, what do you see? And then eventually you're seeing people play pool, play darts, having conversations at the bar. He was like, that's what you get when you play a bar. You play a venue, all those people are there for one reason, and that's to look at who's on the stage. And he's like, so, you know, if you can, always play venues. If you have to play a bar, you're going to play a bar to fill a void in your show schedule, use it as a paid rehearsal. Put on a great show, you know, play for who's there to see you,
Right.
but really use it as that next step to get to the next venue,
Right.
not a bar.
What do you guys think it was about that show that really just shot it off? I mean, were you guys feeling something different? Like when you guys kind of shut off that first song, like, man, this is really grooving. Like, you know what it was? Or
We just went up there and did our thing, really, and I guess it was the first time that we played at a high exposure show, as high exposure as that Penny Road pub is, you know what I mean? But better than the little places we were playing.
right.
You know, and it was for opening for a national act, so there were some people there, and I think just some of the right people heard us, and from there it just got nuts.
Well, this was the second time we just played there before that, right?
Right, but we
So
had
it
there on
kinda
like a Thursday or something.
yeah, but it kind of helped out. No, we played on Thursday with them, but we kind of helped out that we played the show there once before, you know, LA Guns showed up. And
Right.
people opened for them. I think that actually kind of helped us probably more than anything was that we played there before.
All right, because we played there the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and it was a real small crowd, you know, and our promoter that booked the show was like, how do you think it'll be? It's like, well, hit or miss, you know what I mean? It's everybody's home from spring break, so we may have a good showing because it's up in South
Yeah, it was right
Barrington,
after-
so
right
maybe they
after
got nothing else to do in this area, they may all come down and
Right.
check out the show. But you know, it was like I think we played to about 30 people. You know, and it was really a kind of a dead night, but we had a great time. You know, the sound guy there, Anthony, he was awesome. You know, what I mean,
Yeah, he was.
He dug us, we dug him. He liked the sound. He really dialed us in. You know, and we're actually in the Battle of the Bands coming up at Shark City, and he's going to run our sound there for us. So he's going to come from his place at Penny Road Pub and do our sound as our sound guy, which is really kind of cool to go into this battle and be like, well, we got our own sound guy, they got our own light tech.
yeah.
You know, these other bands would be like, what? You know, we don't have a sound guy or a light tech. So,
Oh, yeah, man, things are moving, dude. So you guys have been at our Father's Burden for how long then?
2 years.
Yeah.
A little over 2 years.
Good deal, man. And you guys are kicking butt. I mean, you know, you guys have been, but this is really, I mean, this is awesome, man. Getting
It's
off
exciting.
buses and
You know,
going up with people.
there's a definite vibe. We've gone to see a couple shows, and while we're there, people are all, blah, 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 hey, how you doing? You know,
Yeah.
it's neat. A little scary sometimes. You know, sometimes I got to take a step back. And
Which is
like,
something because I can't see you being. I don't
Well,
know,
I'm not like, oh, you know, I'm not like terrified, but I mean, just, you know, I think I have to take a step back and wonder, you know, am I blowing this up in my own head? Is this really happening?
Right.
You know, and I'll even ask him. I'll be like, Stan, do you feel this, or is it just me? And he's like, nope, dude, this is crazy. You know,
This is whack. So you guys are doing really, really great then playing shows, getting more exposure, meeting a lot of great people. How have the songs been coming? Because the last time that we talked a couple months back, you were talking about how you guys were starting to do some new stuff with your songs. Like, what are you guys doing now? Same thing? Or have you guys added anything new? Or?
Like we just pretty much he put some conga stuff on there, and we've been utilizing that, and you know, putting together some songs with that, and you know, we just keep trying to, you know, we're trying to explore new and different directions, and maybe, you know, if one of our older songs is like a real good one, we have to kind of look back at that one and be like, well, where's the next one of those going to be?
I feel
You know what I mean? And
we've got like 4 songs that are 3/4 of the way through, and they'll all be wrapped up. Like in one practice, we'll wrap them all up.
Okay.
You know, but it was like, all right, well, we'll take that this far, and then we're not feeling that right now, and we'll shelve it for a little while, or somebody will play a different riff, and it'll be like, hey, what's that? And next thing you know, we're not even working on that song that we came in and intended on working on,
Right.
but we'll write something completely different. So we've got 4 or 5 songs that within maybe a month, our set will grow by 5 or 6 songs, you know, overnight. We'll come on and play 5 new songs. People will be like, wow, you wrote 5 new songs in a month. No, just, you know, we just took that long to put them all together, but we've got some stuff in the works.
So then you guys have about 5 or 6 new ones coming up, and then plus you guys have the 4 from this album. And then what else? Or from
I think
this?
we've got 13 now, plus 4 or 5 coming up. So
Cool beans, guys.
we should have pretty close to a couple hours worth of music to go on and be able to play a couple hours straight through, you know, with maybe a 15-minute break in between. All ours.
Yeah.
Pretty soon. You know.
Have you guys ever been out of state to play a show?
Not with this band. We were up in Wisconsin and played a couple of shows with the other band that we were in, but you know, we'll see what the summer holds.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
It's gonna hold
There's you know,
watch out, Silver Lake, Wisconsin. We're
well,
coming.
yeah.
We're
Yeah,
coming back. I know
we
where
got a
we're
killer
going.
deal in Silver Lake. We're gonna get a couple cottages as part of the pay. That we got some friends that own a lodge up there, so we're gonna take the wave runners and the boats. That's gonna be a fun weekend.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not gonna
definitely.
be really, you know, a big high paying weekend, but it'll be a blast. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Speaking of which, really quick, where would you guys like to play a show? Is there like a set city or state that you guys just love to go to and just play a great show?
Does it have to be out of Chicago? 'Cause I
No,
love Chicago.
it can be.
You know, I would like to play all the big venues downtown. You know, what I mean, I'm not talking like in United Center. I'm talking, you know, Congress Theater, the Vic, you know, the Double Door, you know, the Metro,
Yeah.
the Brawl Room. You know, I would like to play all those. You know,
I'd play the
Cobra
Whiskey
Lounge,
a Go-Go just to
you
see.
know.
I'd play
Yeah, I would like to
Whiskey
do that.
Go-Go.
Yeah, that would be
Sit
cool.
in
If we're in the
there,
same
you know?
stage as Morrison, and you
Yeah.
know what I mean. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would definitely be cool.
Yeah, definitely.
How did I forget that? Nice.
Let's
That's
see you go.
perfect. Yeah.
If now this may sound kind of odd, but I just want to ask it anyway. If you guys ever had a movie made about your band, who would you guys like to be played by?
Oh, I don't know. I think whoever that cat's name is that plays Jay from Silent Bob would be you.
Either that or an older version of me could be Sebastian Bach or something.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have to think about that.
It's one hell of a question.
Yeah, that is a
Come on,
good question. You kind of caught me off guard with that one. Yeah,
Hey, thanks for answering mine for
No
me.
problem. You answer for me. Answer for me then. Then I won't have to think of one.
What do you think, Stan? What do you think?
I don't know, you got the mohawk now. Now I can't really think of anything now.
There's some Iroquois Indian guy.
Yeah. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Well, really quick, I just like to ask, because I'm a little bit intrigued now as to, where your songs are going. Who are some of the people that really inspire you guys to write? You just mentioned Jim Morris and just being there at the whiskey. So I'm guessing you guys have a little bit of a Doors.
Well, that's actually Stan is not a Doors fan.
Well, I'm not really a big Doors fan. It's not
I
a
like
big
Morrison,
deal,
but I like his kind of twisted lyrics.
Yeah.
But as far as like styles, I'm a big Phil Anselmo fan. I like Down, I like Pantera, but I like the way he sings. But probably words-wise, maybe Janis Joplin is a big influence. She sings kind of story-like, but yet bizarre.
Yeah.
Like her own twist on the storyline. It's not just a straightforward story. I don't know, how about you?
Yeah. As a now, I mean, what I listen to now is like Soulfly. I like listening to them now, but in the past, it's been Pantera and, all wide range of metal bands. I listen to blues artists. I listen to funk, so it's just, I don't know, like my everyday thing. If I'm looking through my phone of music that I got, it's between like James Brown, Infectious Grooves, then going to, Soulfly, Metallica, going up and down the stream, man. I'm really not a big country fan. There's a couple songs I like, that had the storytelling stuff, but, everything influences me now, man. As long as it sounds good, has a catchy lyric.
Well, I think probably Pantera is the only heavy band that I really care for. I mean, it's
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I like some Iron Maiden. I mean, some older metal, but I like Robert Cray, and I'm more of a mellower, soulful voice kind of guy than
Which is cool. Yeah.
than the ripping guitar, the pounding drums. I mean, it's got its time and place for me, but to kick back, I mean, I would just as happy listening to like greatest hits of Elton John than I would listening to Metallica.
Right on.
And,
Right, well-
and however that makes me sound.
No, man. No.
Yeah, I got this. Like, we'll put it this way. Like, say the music that we play now, I would have to say we got some Iron Maiden in it, especially with Top Drop Down. It's got a little sitar sounding thing with some rap going over it. Like we got Personally, and we got like that's more of probably an Alice in Chains type song. So we're kind of mixing it up a little bit. Gas, but I'd have to say that you just played. That one could almost be in between gothic and speed metal or something. So who knows? I mean, it's.
We like the fact that still nobody is classified as.
Yeah.
Everybody's like,
it's
what
something
genre are you?
different.
And I'm like, I don't know, you tell me. I think last time you were like, I think it's great. I was like, well, great works.
Yeah, right, yeah.
That's a good genre. We'll be in great.
No, man,
know?
it's definitely.
What genre,
We'll
we're the
start
great-
that one.
We're in the great genre.
No, it's definitely something different, and I don't really like a lot of heavy music, and you guys are heavy, but you guys aren't like killer heavy. Like, I really like what you guys have.
Thank
I
you.
gotta say, I really do, man. The
Us too,
guitar,
which
the
makes it
keyboard,
which makes it
better.
enjoyable, right?
Like you
We've
said,
got
man.
3 rules. The number one priority in our studio is to have fun creating music. Second rule is to reap the rewards of having fun and making music on stage. And the third rule is if anything happens with it, great. If not, see rule number 1. Have
Totally.
fun. Have fun.
Yeah.
If we're not having fun, it's work. And I got a job.
Right.
You know what I mean? If this turns into a second job, then it's time to hang it up.
Or if this turns into the.
Well,
job,
if
this
it was
is
a
the right-
career because we were out making music, that would be different. But it would still have to be fun. I would still,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that the grinding of touring and being out and having to be on schedules and okay, now we got to go over here and get on the bus. That would all be a drag. But still going on stage at these places would be awesome. So it would still be a good time. And as long as we could still write music, because that's where the real pleasure is. Taking something from nothing. He's got a riff, I got a word. Steve's got a riff, and together all of a sudden, boom, it's this song, and it's I think it was Keith Richards that said something. I don't know the exact quote, but something similar along the lines of there's nothing more beautiful than a room full of friends that create a sound that put together different sounds that someone's going to call a song. It's truly magical.
Yeah.
That's
a
like the
good quote.
basic. And we've got it up in our studio. It was from 1965.
Yeah, it's
going,
on the
so,
dartboard.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
I wish I could remember exactly how it goes, but that's the gist of it.
Right on.
Rolling Stone magazine, I think it was in
Yeah, yeah,
or
that's
something
right.
like that.
That and I outlived Michael Jackson, but you didn't see that coming. I love that quote by Keith Richards too. He's like, I outlived Michael Jackson, but you didn't see that coming. You know, I was like, wow, Keith, that's brutal,
Yeah.
but true.
Yeah.
You know, and nobody would have
Nobody
money
saw
on
that
that.
coming.
You know, the long odds in Vegas
Right.
on that
Oh
one.
man. Well, gentlemen, things are going really, really well for you, which is awesome. The last time you guys were here, I asked you guys where you want to go, and you guys said that you guys really want to keep on reaching people. You guys want to keep on moving on, keep on writing, trying new stuff. But I think the main thing was that you guys really wanted to reach people, which you guys are now, because people are coming up. They're scaring Ted, for God's sake.
Yeah.
They're scaring Ted.
Yeah,
These people are moved, man. Like, Dad. It's like, all right, but gentlemen, where do you guys want to go from here?
Up, up, up.
Up and away.
Sure. As
Yeah.
long as we can keep making music. You know what I mean? I don't want to get tied into some,
Like,
oh, we
stay
signed a record
level-headed
deal,
and go up.
and all of a sudden we have to write what they want us to write and play the kind
Exactly.
of music they want us to write. I want no part of that. I don't care how much money it is. I really want no part of that. I want to create our sound, and I want, to keep singing songs over Stan's riffs, and I love the way he writes, and we've been together so long that when he just starts playing something, I can just make up words to it, and next thing you know, we've got a song.
Mhm.
We wrote a couple songs just like that in one sitting, where the rest of the band walked in and was like, "What's that? Something old?" We're like, well, "We just wrote that." I was like, "I hope I remember the words,
That's
'cause
awesome.
I just made them up off the top of my head."
Yeah.
It's just I am so happy when we're just creating music. I look forward to that every week at practice. I'm like, all right, well, I wonder what's going to happen in there now. It's like fishing. You throw the line in, you don't know what you're going to come out with. There's that excitement.
Yeah, it's
That's
exciting.
exactly what practice is.
That's totally awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying to change it up a little bit and get in different keys and stuff, so we're not sounding a lot the same too.
I don't think we have that problem.
We've been getting it though. No, I've been working on that though. That's why.
You're doing a heck of a job. We come off the stage at Penny Road Pub, and there are people going, "Just when I thought I had you figured out, something completely different comes out of you." He was like, "Oh, all right, I know what they are. Wait, no, that's something completely different." And I think that's exciting. We're
Yeah.
listening to. There were some other bands that played before us, and they were good. But by the fourth song, we had heard every. It was, and I've heard this already.
Yeah, right.
It was different words, different riffs, but I heard it already.
Right. Yeah.
And then the next band sounded just like that, and the next band sounded just like that one. So,
Yeah.
okay, well, these are all the same band.
No, yeah, it definitely gets into a definite drag. And speaking of your guys' songs, you guys are gonna play a couple of songs for us live, right?
We maybe do one.
One song. All
Yeah.
right. What's the name of it?
I'm gonna do Taking It Personally.
Sure.
Taking It Personally.
Sure.
Then we'll do a little unplugged version of that.
Okay. Cool.
I think, and then if you want, you've got it on the EP. It's actually on there, so we'll see how bad we butcher it here off the cuff, and
Cool.
maybe we can play it. Do you want to do it now, or you want to do it later?
I
Or?
don't care.
You want to do it now, my man?
Do it now?
guys. Yeah. Let's
All right, let's do it now.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, ladies
get
and
us
gentlemen,
on
thank you all for tuning in. This is WRSE, and this is Our Father's Burden with Taking It Personally. Right, gentlemen?
Yes,
All
sir.
right, Ted, Stan, take it away.
I'll give you a count. Let me know when you're ready, my man.
Go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me a little tune up here, guys, huh?
This is how this is off the cuff. This is how it happens. This is how the best songs are written, how the best shows are played.
Sorry about that, folks. Here we
No
go. Yeah,
worries.
1, 2, 3.
Insult my intelligence. Yes, I can understand. Insulting my dignity won't be out of hand. Insulting the clothes I wear will bring no reprimand. Insulting my family, you know you'll taste my hand. Taking it personally, I will bring you down. Taking it personally, watch you hit the ground. Taking it personally, the life I lead. I just don't understand. Something the friends I have make you more of a man. Something the clothes I wear will bring a reprimand. Something my family, you'll taste my hand, my hand, my hand. Taking it personally, yeah, I will bring you down. Taking it personally, watch you hit the ground. Taking it personally, I will bring you down. Taking it personally, watch you hit the ground.
It's all my intelligence, this I can understand.
I'm taking it personally.
It's all my integrity, does it make you more of a man?
I'm taking it personally.
Insulting the clothes I wear, I can't let that go.
I'm taking it personally.
It's on my family, then I'll bounce your head off the floor.
I'm taking it personally.
Personally,
Yeah, I will bring you down. Taking it personally. Watch you hit the ground. Taking it personally. Yeah, I will bring you down. Taking it personally. Watch you hit the ground.
taking it personally.
I will bring you down.
I'm taking it personally.
Watch you hit the ground.
I'm taking it personally.
I will bring you down.
Awesome, guys. That was awesome, man.
Right
My
Thanks.
voice sounded
Sorry, a
great.
little
Harmony
bit,
sounded great. No, man.
Sorry, a little twang in there.
No, man. That's right,
That was
guys.
cool.
That was awesome, man.
Cool.
Taking
That was
it-
fun.
I gotta say, whenever you guys, the first time when you went from the first verse into the first chorus, I did not see that chorus coming with the. but it fits so well.
That's
Taking
nice.
it
We're crazy
personally.
changes,
And
crazy
I was
things,
I,
you know?
I was singing with you guys.
Yeah,
I heard
that's
you.
awesome.
I heard you.
That was
I heard you. I was smiling.
That was a good time. That was awesome, guys, man.
Nice, Joe.
Really quick before you guys go, I just want to just say, man, Ted and Stan, they're really cool dudes. Very cool guys. You guys can check out our Father's Burden at Facebook.com, and you guys can reach them directly at ourfathersburden@yahoo.com. Things are really happening, so please check them out as soon as you can. Ted, my man, thank you so much for being
Oh, no problem.
on tonight's
Right
stand.
on, John.
Thank you,
Thanks.
gentlemen. Really
Pleasure,
appreciate it.
man. Pleasure.
Likewise, always, man.
Shout out to my wife. I love you. Good night.
Oh, that was very
Oh,
nice.
yeah,
Stan.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
we've got
guys
some
wanna give a
dates,
couple
but I
of-
don't know if you want to put the dates on the video or. What's that stuff?
He's trying to fix his crowd.
He's listening to the scholar. You know, we've got some shows booked. So I mean, if anybody's interested in coming out to see us, February 10th we're at JD Muggs with T3A, our boys, partners in crime. T3A, what's up? T3 in the house. February 25th we're at Skull King at Tiger O'Stiley's. We're actually going to go see Skull King tonight. They're at Q Sports on 83rd and Cass. When we leave here, we're going to go there and hang out with them. Those
Oh,
guys as
sweet,
well.
man.
And then March 9th, we're in the Battle of the Bands, Shark City. March 9th, anybody that likes OFB, Our Father's Burden, please come on out March 9th to Shark City. Show your support. It would mean a lot to us. March 17th, we're in Mount Prospect. That's St. Patty's Day with Armored Assault. That's a heavy show. March 23rd, my boy Jeremiah, we're going to play with 5SD. I've been so waiting to do this for a while. 5-Step Drop, we're going to play it March 23rd at the Brower House in Lombard. It should be an absolute blast. I'm going to thank Bob Koza, Mark Kosak from Gazebo, Corey Rocks from Chicago Metal Radio, and Jeremiah Medema from 5SD. Thank you very much,
And
everybody.
Neil.
Oh, and Neil Stegman from Mind's Eye Imagery. Nice. Nice. Thank you, James. Thank you.
Oh,
You always gotta
definitely,
remember
definitely,
Neil.
Definitely, man.
Right.
Gentlemen, guys, just keep on doing it, which you guys will. Just keep
We'll
on,
come
keep
back
on-
anytime
keep on
you
doing
want,
what
man.
what what
Whatever
do
you
and
want, want us to come back in.
Come on
we'll
by
come in.
whenever. We'll
You
definitely
guys can
figure
keep
something
that disc going.
out. All right, Ted. Thank you, man.
If you're going to play something else, don't play track 4. It'll get you in trouble.
Just in trouble. All right, guys. Well, I want to thank Our Father's Burden for being on tonight. You guys can check them out on Facebook. Just search Our Father's Burden. You can also check them out and reach them directly at ourfathersburden@yahoo.com. So please do that, guys. This is a band to definitely look
Honored.
for. Want to thank you all for tuning in to Good Times Friday, as well as watching this on Good Times Radio TV. And gentlemen, this is or were you guys gonna say something else?
On YouTube, you can go to Chicago Metal Rocks, that channel on YouTube, and there's a whole bunch of cool bands on there, and we are as well. So
Awesome.
Yeah, look us up on YouTube with our videos. You'll dig
Right,
it.
guys,
Yeah.
definitely, man. Check them out. They're really great. And this next song is also by them, ladies and gentlemen. This next song is called Top Drop Down. This is Our Father's Burden on WRSE.
Awesome.
thanks, guys.
Right on, guys.
Definitely, man. Thanks
That's
for
our
being
man.
on.
Oh man, it's always a pleasure, dude.
Like,
Very
likewise,
cool.
man.
Yeah, man.
Very
Very
tight.
cool.
Right
We're
on,
gonna
guys.
be
Very cool.
we're looking to get some